In this video, I want to share with you what works for us as night diapers. So we have a 2.5-year-old boy who still nurses throughout the night several times. So he does drink and he does pee a lot, especially in the winter. And he's between the time we put on his diaper and the time we change his diaper in the morning, it's usually 12 hours because we put his diaper, we try to make him fall asleep. He's a toddler, that always takes forever. And then in the morning he still wants to nurse and whatever. So we need something that loads 12 hours and a lot of pee. And it took us a while to find what works for us. So I would like to share with you, as it might also help you. So I'm going to share with you both disposables and cloth diapers. We mostly use cloth diapers, so on our day-to-day life we use cloth diapers. But if we are on holidays, if we are not sleeping on the house, then we will use disposables. And I'm going to start here with the disposables. So the diapers we use are these ones, night pants, Pampers Baby Dry. And this only appeared in Germany a month ago. So they are the most absorbent Pampers that we have tried. And they work more or less 80% of the time without leaks. When they do have leaks, I think it's because, well, first, because maybe my son is peeing more that night, but also, as you can see here, this is transparent, so this part here is not absorbent, and also the elastic part, there are parts where it's not absorbent, so you can see it's transparent there. So yeah, they are not perfect, but from all the diapers, these are the best ones that we tried. And we tried basically all the diapers that are sold here in Germany. So yeah, these are the best ones for us. And as I said, these hold about 80% of the time, and 20% of the time they leak. Before they appeared in Germany, so less than a month ago, we used to use the premium protection. The premium protection diapers, they don't work for the night for us, but what we did was we used an insert with it. A disposable insert, and I'm going to explain you what this is. I just want to say that now what we do is with these diapers, we usually use them by themselves if we are sleeping in a hotel, because if they do leak, as I said, it's only like 20% of the time. If they do leak, then it's not a problem because you're in a hotel, they will change the sheets. But if we are sleeping like with relatives, or not with, sorry, at relatives' houses, or if we are somewhere where we won't be able to, I don't know, camping, where we won't be able to change the sheets, then I will use also an insert with them. And I'm going to show you how we use the inserts first. So these inserts, they are actually meant for disposable diapers. So they are meant to be used what they call an hybrid system. So basically you would use a disposable cover and a reusable cover and a disposable insert, and you would just so you're on holidays, you would just basically have to wash then the cover, and you would save, laundry. We don't do that because when I'm on holidays, I just don't want to deal at all with cloth diapers, so I don't want to have to wash them or have to store them, anything. So I don't use these at all. I use them with the disposables, and I'm going to show you how I use them. So I fold them in half because what I need is really in the front for my son. That's where he pees the most. And I cannot show you very well here. So here I would just stuff them inside, but here it's a little hard to show because it's a pant. But I will show you here in a disposable so you can see what I mean. So I would just fold it, put here in the front, and then put on the diaper like this. So that's how we would use a disposable, how we would use this in a disposable. I also want to say with these diapers here, as I said, they are better than the premium protection because they at least work at night most of the times. But they also have the disadvantage that they are pants. So if you put this on the baby and then after you put it, it poops and you have to take it out. To take it out, you can just rip this apart and take it out like a normal diaper. But to put a new one, you actually have to take out the pants, so like the pajama pants, because you need to pull this up, and that's very annoying, I find. So this is the disposables, and now I'm going to show you the cloth diapers. As I said, this is what we always use. Unfortunately, we are not lucky enough to be able to go on all of this that often, so most of the time we will use these cloth diapers. And with the cloth diapers, we use pocket diapers. There are many reasons why we use pocket diapers, but I can make a video about that, why we like pocket diapers. But basically, this is the type of diapers we like. And many people are not successful at using pocket diapers at night. And so I hope this video is useful for you if that's what you want to try, because it is possible, and I want to show you how. So the thing is, you cannot use every pocket diaper for the night if you have a toddler that is like my son, that pees a lot. So just for comparison, this is a normal pocket diaper here, and this is a big kids pocket diaper. And as you can see, the big kids pocket diaper is much bigger. It's longer, maybe here it's not stretched enough, but it is longer, it is wider, it just holds a lot more bulk. So we cannot use this as a night diaper. We need something like this. So these diapers here, they are meant for babies from newborn age till about 2 to 3 years old, so 15 kilos. My son is 14 kilos. And these diapers here, they are meant for kids between the age of 2 and 5 to 6 years old, depending on the diaper and the kid. So you can see here, these diapers are smaller than these diapers. It's basically the next size. And this will hold a lot more bulk, of course. Another thing that is very useful is that these diapers have double gussets, double leg gussets, and this really helps prevent pees from pre-fall leaking from the leg, because when he pees a lot at once, and until this has the opportunity to soak it, you will have the pee being stuck here, being held here between the elastic. So it does hold the pee much better. Another thing also is that if you find, I never found one in big kids diapers, but there is something called external leg gussets, which is basically if you would have an extra layer of fabric here, waterproof fabric, and then you would have kind of like an elastic here. So the other elastic would also be waterproof, like this one. So so this would be closed by fabric here. It would have a little fabric here and here an elastic. And that helps because you can put more bulk without having leaks from the legs. I never found a big kids diaper with double external gussets. Maybe that exists, I just never found it. But that's of course, if you find it, that's something I would like to try. But the internal leg gussets already help prevent leaks because, as I said, they keep the pee here. It cannot really go away. And there's also all these holes here, so it does keep it contained. We don't really have, we never, even when we use this during the day, because we use night diapers mostly for the night, but if we are, for instance, doing something during the day, that will be a few hours in a row, and we won't have the opportunity of changing a diaper. That I don't know, going to going to IKEA. I mean, IKEA, they have also changing places, but you know what I mean. There are some times when going on a boat tour, things like that. Then we will also use a night diaper during the day. That's very rare, but it can happen. And even when we use it during the day, so with a lot of movement, it never leaked. There were no leg gaps also. So this is pretty good at containing pee, I would say. And then yeah, so I would say a big diaper with double gussets, that's important. And then what we put inside the diaper is basically these two together, so this on top of this, because this absorbs faster than this, and then we will stuff all inside here. And I'm going to explain what each one of these is. So this is Zorb 3D cotton, organic cotton, and this is 100% organic cotton, and it's a very heavy fabric. By heavy, I mean it's 550 grams per square meter, which means it absorbs a lot, because the heavier the fabric, the more it absorbs. It's also very thin for its weight. It's a great fabric. I totally recommend it. It has a few disadvantages. One is it's very expensive, especially if you don't live in the US, because it needs to be imported, because this is made in the US. And another disadvantage is that you have to sew it, because otherwise it will fall apart when you wash it. And I don't really enjoy sewing, and I'm not very good with the sewing machine. So this was not a fun activity for me, I must say. But yeah, this is great. And if I was good with the sewing machine and if I had a lot of money, I would definitely only buy this. So if you want something, just buy this. I can totally recommend, especially if you are good with the sewing machine and if you live in the US or you have a lot of money. The other thing we use also is this. This is 100% bamboo, and it weighs 500 grams per square meter. It was basically the heaviest fabric I could find that was not Zorb. So this is 550 grams, this is 500 grams, but you can see here when I fold it in four layers of this are thicker than 4 layers of this, you can see here. I hope you can see. So this is a thicker fabric. This one is thicker than the Zorb. You can see here. So of course it will create more bulk. Also, because this is only 500 grams per square meter and this is 500 grams, I need to use more layers of this to create the same as that, you know. So basically what I do is I use 6 layers of this, so I fold it in 6, so like this, 6. And with this one I use 4 layers, so I fold it in 4. So I have a total of 10 layers. And this is what works for us during the night. This fabric has the advantage that you can cut, and even when you wash it, the fabric won't fall apart. So it's very good for homemade projects. It was still expensive, but it was still okay. So this is what we use. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.